every other Wednesday
The art of conversation takes center stage.
with Alana,
And Stacey,
Auréa Talk CNTRL.
where creativity speaks.
Hey, what's good, everyone? I'm so glad you can join us for episode 2 of Auréa Talk CNTRL.
2 episodes deep and we're only just getting started.
Literally, for those who have listened to our previous episodes, you already know what's going on. But for those who don't, Auréa Talk CNTRL is your spot for good convos, vibes, and making sure you feel like you're chilling right here with us.
Exactly. And today we've got another brilliant guest joining us today, Dels, an artist who's been doing some amazing stuff lately, and we cannot wait for you to get to know his story.
So grab a snack, could be a cheeky bit of Sensation Crisp, my favourite, or one of those blue sour lollipops that Stacey loves to munch on every single night. Yum, 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 yum. And in the meantime, hit us up on Insta, Auréa Talk CNTRL, so you don't miss out on any updates or behind the scene bits.
All right, that's enough talking from us. Let's bring in Dels. So Dels, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
We're good. We're tired. We're working.
Very.
Yeah.
So do you want to give a little introduction about yourself, who you are, like what you do?
Alright, so my name's Dels. I go by delstheartist. I'm an illustrator from South East London. I've been a digital artist for 8 years now. I specialize in illustrating music covers or animations. You may have seen one of the music covers if you've been on my page, or if you listen to a lot of music. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do.
Thank you. Lovely. To start us off, we've got a little warm-up that we like to play. It's a quick fire round of this or that. We're going to throw a few questions at you, and just to get your opinion and, answer honestly.
This or that, one of us.
Yeah.
Really quick.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's get it.
Alright, so digital art or painting with acrylics?
Digital art all the way.
All the way.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't paint to save my life.
Fair enough.
Wait, so you don't paint?
Nah, I used to paint. I painted in sixth form, innit, but I'm not very good at it.
Wait, so you painted in sixth form. What types of stuff did you make?
So it was like portraits. So my final piece was like a portrait of me and a couple of my friends in it. But I didn't like how it turned out.
Yeah.
So I was just like, you know what? Let me just try something else. But actually, during that time, I was actually doing digital art,
Okay.
which is mad.
So you've always been a digital art person?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Logos or cover art?
Ooh. Cover art.
Yeah.
I'd say cover art. Yeah, I feel like I can express my creativity through cover art a lot more
Yeah.
than logos.
I hear you.
100%.
Alright, bright colours or clean black and white pictures?
Colours.
Like the darker one, innit?
Yeah. That one's like one of my favorites. I can't lie.
Do you feel like you have a lot of creative freedom in like doing all different colours, all this and that?
Yeah, 100%. Especially if it's a particular artist and they associate themselves with a certain color,
Yeah.
then I can easily match up with their music and the color.
100%. Client work or personal projects?
Oh, that's a hard one. Oh my days. I love my personal projects, but
Yeah.
the client work that I've been getting recently is just so creative. There's one that I'm working on right now, and I'm enjoying that one so much because the client is actually a very creative person.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can't lie. I don't know what to choose. I don't know what to do. I have to?
Yeah,
A bit
choose
of both? Or
What's that?
a bit of both?
A bit of both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Ooh.
In a sense of just like you as a person and
Yeah.
also when you prefer to do your work.
Okay. So I prefer to do my work during the nighttime.
Okay,
I believe it's easier for me to get into my zone and into my flow
Yeah.
during the later hours. But at the same time, I'd say I'm an early bird because I wake up early and I like to start my day off right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not one of these yoga people that do up stretches in the morning and that. No, that's not me.
That's a bit Stacey.
Yeah,
she
that's what I mean.
Oh, is it?
she goes to the, she gets her Nando's after. She goes to the Stairmaster.
No, you're better than me. But I just start the day, brush my teeth, eat some Cheerios, do some push-ups, get to work, and just keep it simple in the morning. Do you know what I mean?
Gym sessions or a chill day with anime?
Because you know you do your boxing. on the side, and you also like
Oh
anime.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. Ooh. I'd say the gym, you know. I mean, I love
Seriously?
anime. I love anime so much. I've been watching it since I was young. But I also love the gym because it's the gym, innit? I just love the
we're
gym.
like,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Are you one
Yeah.
of those people where you go to the gym and it's like, oh, I want to get like this type of body, or is it more a thing where it's like a
Mental.
medication? It's not medication. What am I talking about?
Or therapy.
therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my type of thing. So when it comes to the gym, that's where it's easier for me to clear my mind. It's easier for me to,
Yeah.
like when I'm in the gym, my main goal is to just get stronger. You know what I'm saying? Like get stronger and
Yeah.
get some of my emotions off the waist. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it,
That
yeah.
way, when I go home, I'm chill, I'm focused.
Nice and fit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have your Mackies after or your Nando's.
Yeah.
And in the topic of anime, One Piece or Naruto?
One Piece.
All the way.
One Piece
Why
all
is
the
that?
way.
I don't watch it. Do you watch anime?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, back in like 2020, I used to watch it every day. I've kind of slowed down now. I feel I just don't have the time to watch it all the time, but I still watch it like maybe like once a month or something like that.
Yeah, because I've heard a lot of people love One Piece. What is it about One Piece that's like?
One Piece is, can I just say, One Piece is so long. I'm never gonna
Is
watch
it?
it.
Never. Man, had to give it a chance.
Doesn't
you
it
know.
have like 1K episodes?
It does.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
Wait,
It does.
which one's the one that has like 10K or something like that? Not 10K.
10K.
No,
I think I know what anime
is
you're
it
talking-
Bleach?
No.
Well, how much does Bleach have?
She's like 300 to 400 and something.
Where are they finding the time to make these episodes? That was really funny. 1K episodes. That's crazy.
Yeah, One Piece has been running like since. But in terms of, to answer your question, I think you're talking about Case Closed.
Oh, okay,
that one's
yeah.
like longer than One Piece.
Goodness.
Too long.
Yeah.
You just sit and watch it.
I haven't watched the whole 1K. I watched my little 12 episodes or 24 episodes.
Oh,
like,
fair
the
enough,
ones.
fair enough.
I hear it, you know.
Nando's or Morley's?
I'd say Nando's, you know.
You're like Stacey.
I
I'd
love
say
a good
Nando's,
Nando's.
yeah.
I feel like I like my Nando's, but sometimes about that greasy salty chicken.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you a sweet tooth person or a savoury?
Sweet tooth.
Mm.
I'm actually a sweet. I used to be a savory person, but these days I've just been eating like apple crumble and ice cream.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, I've just developed this weird craving for it, like ever since last year.
Mm.
Because last year I went on holiday with my family innit, and they were serving apple crumble. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just try it. This was my first time.
Do you like the apple pie and Mackies?
I haven't tried that, you know.
Really?
I actually haven't
Level.
tried
I'm
it.
telling you, the best way to try it, yeah, you get
Don't
ice
listen to
cream.
her.
No, you get ice cream, yeah, from McDonald's. You get apple pie. You scoop all the apples out the apple pie. And you stuff the ice cream back in it, and then you
That's bad. That's
and then you
wicked.
chop.
That's bad. That's wicked. I don't know why she
You
said
take
it like
all
that.
the
Yeah.
apples out. Yeah, I'm telling
Nasty,
you, that's how
nasty.
you eat it.
Take all the
Don't listen to
apples
her,
out.
yeah, because I tell you what she does. She mixes honey and ketchup together with her hash
Yeah.
browns.
Oh no! Oh no!
Do you know
No!
what?
No!
I even got a
Do you know
video
what
of
it
it.
is? Do you know what it is?
Oh
This
my
morning,
God.
like it's just sweet. The contrast between the sweet and the salty. I just put that maple syrup on the sausages, dip it in the ketchup. Yum, yum, yum.
That is diabolical.
Let me even tell you something.
Nah,
yeah.
jail time.
She had a sausage roll. Yeah, she took the sausage roll out and just put ketchup in the
Ketchup and
pastry
salt.
and pepper.
So you took the sausage out?
Yeah.
She's a different breed. She's a different
Unless it's
breed.
vegan, then I chop the vegan sausage roll. Yeah,
She's a
that's
different
what I do.
breed.
Oh my god. That's nuts.
And the last question: paint with music or paint in silence, or like digital art and music or digital art in silence.
With music,
Mm.
I'd say music. Especially if, let's say, I'm illustrating a specific artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easier for me to listen to the artist while I'm illustrating them because then I receive more inspiration from them.
I hear that.
That's cool. That's actually quite smart. So you listen to the
Yeah.
music of the person that you're doing the work for.
Yeah.
Do you think you get like more of a vibe and like you like sort of had that space?
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%. Yeah, and especially like, let's say I'm illustrating them and then I play a song that reminds me of something that I was going to add in, but I forgot about.
Oh yeah.
So there'll be, or even better, let's say I'm listening to the artist and I receive something new that I could add into the artwork. That's what helps you out the most. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Like listening to them, and as I'm illustrating them, it's just like,
Yeah, I like
you know what I
that.
mean?
No, that makes sense.
All right, so we've had a little bit of fun and we got to know the lighter side of you. But why don't we dive a little bit deeper and let's talk about your journey and your art and everything behind everything. Yeah. So Stacey, do you want to start off?
Yeah. So obviously you've been doing digital art for a while. Is it something that you started when you were young, or did you sort of pick up as you started growing?
I'd say it's definitely something I did when I was young.
Yeah.
In fact, I would say, deep in it now, it's actually dated back to like primary school days.
Oh.
Because now that I remember, I used to, like Microsoft Paint.
Yeah.
So I used to draw on Microsoft Paint in it. So I have like that mouse and I'll draw on the computer. And I'll do that like whenever I'm either at home or whether I'm in the IT room in my primary school. Then when I got my Nintendo DS, it was like a DSi in it. So
Yeah.
I'll draw on that. But there was this app called Flipnote Hey Tenor.
Yeah.
I think I'm a bit too young for this.
Yeah,
don't know what this is.
I know
This
the
was like-
Nintendo. I missed the Nintendo DS. I love that.
Like, what is that?
Nintendo DS.
I
I'll
know
show
what
you
Nintendo is,
after.
but what's
Oh.
DS?
It's the Nintendo DS. That
DS,
that was it.
Oh,
What?
Mine got teeth, so
Oh my days.
I don't. By some family friends, she just took it home with her. I never saw it again.
You know what? My mum actually took all our DSs and gave them back to our relatives in Africa.
No way.
Yeah, because we were playing on it too much.
Did you know about it, or did you just come home and it just wasn't there anymore?
It's just gone.
We knew about it, innit? But it was one of them things where you can't stop it from happening.
Yeah.
You know what
Oh,
I'm
fair
saying?
It's already
enough.
halfway. It's already halfway there. Too late.
Literally.
Yeah.
So obviously you growing up in London, do you feel like it had a lot of influence in your art and in your style?
I'd say it definitely has an impact, especially during year 11, around year 10, year 11, because that's when I actually started listening to grime music.
Okay.
So during this time, I was still drawing like anime and stuff like that, but it was during the time where I had got my laptop. No, actually, this was the time where I got my iPad. So I got my iPad and there was an app where I could just draw stuff in it. So I started drawing like my own stuff, and as I was listening to grime music, so like Section Boys, Chipmunk, Stormzy, all of them, Dave, as I was listening to them, I would draw things that was inspired by their music.
Yeah.
So the first one I drew was Mostack, because I was listening to a lot of Mostack at the time.
Yeah.
Like a girl put me onto Mostack and I was like, yeah, you know what, let me.
Bit of you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I drew him in it and I posted it on my Instagram. I had like an art page where I was just gonna post my drawings because I saw other people posting their artwork. So I said, you know what, let me try that out. And then yeah, people were liking it, innit? So I drew Mostack, then I drew Bugsy Malone and Chipmunk, and this is where things started to take a turn, because then Bugsy Malone shouted out my page with the artwork, and that's when more people started asking me to draw them.
Okay.
So then once people knew that I could do digital art, that's when I started
Yeah.
getting people like asking me for free drawings and that. You know what I mean? And yeah.
That's
Talking
so cool.
about you liking grime, are you still into it?
Oh yeah, 100%. If anything, I'm into it more now than I was before,
Okay, yeah.
because I believe, like, first of all, grime's making a comeback. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
100% is.
It's becoming more popular now, but also to me it's a bit nostalgic because it just reminds me of when I first started. Like, I just feel like I got my spark again. Do you know what I mean?
100%. As a black artist from London, how do you think your culture and identity has fed into your art?
I'd say, that's a good question. How do I answer this? I'd say my culture, especially with like, in terms of African music or African artists, or how do I answer this? Hold on.
Can I ask where from Africa abouts are you from?
I'm Ugandan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm Ugandan. So I would listen to Ugandan music in my mom's house and that. But at the same time, in terms of my skin color, I think there wasn't a lot of black illustrators that I knew that were doing digital art.
Yeah.
Like, most of them were white, innit? So when people saw that I was drawing black artists, I feel like a lot of black people saw that, and it kind of made them feel like as if, in terms of being a black illustrator, it was pretty hard to find other black illustrators that were doing the same thing as me.
Yeah.
I didn't find them until much later. Like, most of my influence came from white illustrators or illustrators that were creating artwork for other artists.
Yeah.
So there was one other black artist, but he's from America.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like one of my, I wouldn't say a mentor,
Mm-hmm.
but he was someone that I looked up to. And it's mad because he's also a graphic designer as well.
Yeah.
So whenever I needed advice or any tips and tricks, I would ask him for it.
Mm-hmm. So the people that you did art for, the black people that you did art for, the black people that you did digital art for, do you think that sort of gave like a responsibility on you to like not only like start showing sort of an acceptance for them, so for them to notice that like, okay, like black art's being done for black people, but if someone who's also black, or and do you feel like that sort of gave them like an acceptance and like sort of paved the way for them coming through for like other black digital artists as well?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. And I say this because at the time, I wasn't really seeing myself as an artist,
Yeah.
or someone that was creating for the community.
Mm-hmm.
I was just creating for fun.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
It's
I was
a
just,
passion, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
a passion. It's a passionate thing. Do you know what I mean? So if black people were influenced by it, that's great.
Yeah.
I'd love that. But it wasn't really something where it wasn't really something that I set as a goal.
Like a job, yeah.
Or a job.
Yeah.
It wasn't really something that I say I was responsible for. It was more like something where if it happens, it happens. Innit?
Yeah, 100%.
I know with you and you doing like someone, let's say for example me, I was like, oh, can you do a little, I don't know, a portrait of me or illustration, and I saw on your website that you send like little videos or like of the journey of you making the art piece. What would you say is your favorite part of the process, like the sketching or the paint, like, or like the actual color? Like, I don't know how you do it. How do you do it actually?
Yeah.
Like, guys, I know you don't paint really. You're a digital artist. So
Yeah.
I remember you saying when you gave me the Darko one that like you sketched it out or something like that, and then I don't know what's the process and like the coloring in, or like not coloring in. That sounds like kidding, but like in terms of like just creating.
So the way I usually start is obviously I get a reference and I draw out the reference, and then I always start with coloring it in afterwards, and then this last part is like usually the most tedious, but I'd say the most fun part is shading it, because now I'm seeing everything come together, and I'm seeing it being brought to life. Do you know what I mean? So it's like I shade in like different layers. And the more layers I add on, the more details you see.
Okay,
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
So what would you say your favourite process within the
Favorite
like
stage.
making of it? Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say it would have to be like the shading part of it. Because the way I shade is different to other people. Like there's people that blend it, there's people that cross hatch it, there's people that just draw it and then they fill out the shadows. But me, I use like brush strokes in it. So kind of like painting, but digital.
Ah, okay, I see now.
And it's mad that I say this, because that style was something that was influenced from my sixth form project, where I was painting the portraits, innit? So I was like doing the brush strokes on the canvas, and I thought, you know what, let me try this on digital. And when I tried it, the first time I tried it was for my 18th birthday portrait. So it was just like my head drawn in that style.
Yeah.
And that's when I just started to develop it.
Even I've got a quick one. You know how I said you said like the shading is like your favorite part of the process. Would you also say seeing your client's reaction, or just like, because I know you do stuff for artists as well, seeing their reaction to your art? Would you say that's part of like your favorite stage of it all?
Yeah, I like seeing their faces light up when I give them the artwork, or hearing their reaction, or when they're just looking at the artwork and they're just smiling at it. Like that's like it's one of the most heartwarming things. Do you know what I mean?
Do you ever get like scared? Let's say for example, like, oh, I'm gonna give you this, you know what I mean, and they see it and you're scared, like, oh, are they gonna like it or not? Like, is it up to their expectations? Are they gonna think it's rubbish? Like, I feel like I'll feel a bit, not like shaky, but do you know what I mean? Just
a bit nervous, innit? Yeah, there were times where I felt like that, and it's because I think most of the time, there were times that at the start, well, not at the start, but when I was still learning the process of printing the artwork, I used to like rush the artwork just so I could give it to them, and when it gets printed off and I'm looking at it, I'm thinking like, oh, is there a way that I can if there was a way to make this better, I wouldn't be able to do it now, because today's the day. I got to give the artwork to them. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, so when when that time comes to give it to them, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, are they actually gonna like it?
Yeah.
Or are they gonna notice these little flaws or mistakes that I made in it? Or
Did they?
nah,
Yeah.
none of them have
Then.
ever noticed a mistake.
See, that's the thing though, because I feel like for like any sort of creators, like artists, like even performers or singers and stuff, I feel like you only know the mistakes because you know your work and like you know sort of what could go wrong, and like, but no one else will really notice it. That's why they say like when you're performing, if you mess up, just keep going because no one will actually notice.
They don't know if it's part of the performance.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Based off of that, about you giving your art to different artists, how do you decide which artists you give your work to or like who you want to paint? And has there ever been an artist that like maybe has arts or something, but they're like, no, like I can't really do that for you, based on maybe like what they are about or like what they've done and stuff?
Right. So
if it aligns with your morals, with what they do, that's a good one.
Okay.
Getting that kind of green.
Yeah, I hear that. So the way I decide in terms of artists, so like big artists or celebrities, it's usually artists that I listen to.
Yeah.
Because it's just easier to create artwork from something that I'm already listening to, like to find influence and inspiration. Do you know what I mean? Because usually before I even meet the artist, I'm really inspired by them.
Yeah.
So creating for them would be a lot better because I've done my research on them as
yeah,
well.
Of
so
course.
I already know like what type of artwork they usually have or what type of music they make.
Yeah.
In terms of artists that I've rejected, it's usually artwork that goes against my Christian morals.
Yeah.
So there was one artist like a couple years ago that wanted me to draw him in hell. And I was like, nah, I'm not trying to do that.
No, thank you, sir. Not here.
Literally, yeah.
Would you say your you being a Christian has like a big influence in your life? Like, do you hold it like those like your religious beliefs like up? Do you know what I mean? I can't word it properly, but you
like,
know what I mean.
Yeah, does it like have a really big impact in your like life as an artist, like your Christian beliefs?
It does now. Yeah, it does a lot more now. So nowadays I'm usually a lot more careful on what type of artwork I'm drawing.
Yeah.
And what type of message I'm trying to perceive. Like back then, I'll be honest, whenever a client asks for a certain piece of artwork and obviously there's a price tag attached to it, I'd create it for them either way. But nowadays, I just want to create something that doesn't give out that negative message or a certain stereotype. Do you know what I mean? So I tend to be a lot more tedious or a lot more strict with who I'm working with and what they're asking for. Especially like these there's some musicians that ask for like put like a Lambo there or some designer or some naked women there.
Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Whoa.
No, based off of that though, I have an interesting question. Do you feel like when you give your art to people, do you feel like you sort of pass on energy? I know it's like a really random question, because my thing is, I feel like when I'm listening to music or like when I'm doing something, like, because I have my podcast as well, but like when I'm doing things, I feel like I can actually pass on energy from what I'm giving. Do you feel like if you were to paint something that had like negative energy, like do you sort of have a conviction towards that, or is that?
I feel like I know what you're trying to ask. Yeah, I know what you're trying to ask. I feel like I think if I created something that gave a negative message to an artist, I feel like I would feel that because I know I created it. Do you know what I mean? When I'm giving it to them, it would mostly feel like guilt. So
100%.
it would mostly feel like guilt when I give it to them, and I feel like they would feel that as well.
Do you
know what I'm saying? So whenever I do give artists artwork or whenever I give them a gift, I'm usually feeling happy or positive, you know what I mean, or excited because I know I've created something good and I know it's not something that is going to put them in a negative light. Do you know what I'm saying?
That makes sense, And also, has there ever been an artist that you haven't painted for that like you really want to, or like you want your work on their wall?
Wizkid. Wizkid is definitely one of them.
100%.
Yeah, I hear it. I know you've painted massive influences within the music industry, like Pink Panther, Central C, Burna Boy. What is it like not only to draw them, but to like meet them in real life and hand them your work?
Meeting them is a completely different experience. I can't lie. It's definitely
Is that
different.
surreal?
Yeah. Sometimes I look back at it and I'm thinking, I really met Pink Panthers and Central C. Like,
Yeah.
When I'm in the moment, like it's going to the point where it started to feel normal to me now. Do you know what I mean? So back earlier on when I met Neo or when I met Davido, I was like,
Shaking.
I was shook. I can't lie. I was shook. I was like, how are they gonna react to this? How's it gonna be this and that? But nowadays, yeah, when I know I'm gonna meet an artist or when I create artwork for them, I'm a lot more chill now because I've just remembered. I remember that they're humans just like me.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and that's a big thing that I've always been like talking about, like more realizing now. It's just that the way we treat celebrities, it's just, when you think about it, it's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Like, we treat them as if they're like gods. Like, we're like worshipping them, like, like screaming their names, wanting that. It's like, I just find it so mad.
Yeah.
Like, especially this year, I've started to like realize it. Like, we put them on such pedestals, and I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but
no,
what do you
I think that too, because I was even thinking about that. Like, I've been thinking about that as well. But I feel like it's sort of the mindset. Like, I sort of, when you think about celebrities, like, I can't imagine them being young. I feel like they're just dropped on earth, like, as aliens, as celebrities. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine them. But at the same time, I've never really been one to like idolize people anyway. But I think I can appreciate if someone's work is like
100%.
amazing. Like, I'll be like, yeah, they've got talent. But like, I think a lot of people do idolize them. Like, they've got them on their
Screaming
wallpaper.
their
They see them, they
names,
start bawling,
fainting,
Crying when they see them.
but it's like they're actually just humans. Like,
they do the same things as us. They eat, like they have friends, like they have families. Like,
Exactly.
it's just
they've
mad.
just been noticed. Like, that's all there is to them. And they're talented, some of them.
Some of them. I know we've spoken about anime quite a bit. Not quite a bit, I would say, but like, we've spoken about it.
Yeah.
Do you think anime has influenced your art style?
Yes,
at all?
it has.
Yeah.
Because I know you
A
said
lot.
you want to do like manga
Yeah.
and like comic type things.
Yeah.
So yeah, what was the first anime you've watched, and why? Like, what type of anime style influences you? Because I know there's quite a bit.
The first anime I ever watched has got to be Shaman King.
What's that one?
So it's like, this is like way back, like early 2000s type of thing. But yeah, it's like about a boy. He has like shaman powers in it. So everyone has like, everyone who's a shaman, they have powers in it. I'm trying to remember the story because it's been a minute since I watched it.
Don't go into detail, but it's just like, yeah, was that like your first one? You'd like,
Yeah, it's
that's
a
just
bit.
like what got you into it.
Yeah, it's a bit similar to Pokemon, except everybody has their own type of spirit guide protecting them and that. Do you know what I mean?
And what type of anime styles or like art styles do you think influenced you the most?
I'd say mostly shonen, mostly manga, but also a bit of like Marvel and DC comics because I used to read them. I used to read them when I was younger as well, innit? So they were the type of comics that. It was like, I think my first comic I ever bought was like a Spider-Man comic actually, and then after that,
I like Spider-Man.
yeah, Spider-Man is
next level.
cold, literally.
Which Spider-Man movie do you prefer more? Like, I know there's an Andrew Garfield. What was it? Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Miles Morales, and he was the original one, Tobey Maguire.
Tell me,
So which one
okay,
do you
cool.
prefer?
So yeah, I think about this question almost every time Spider-Man comes into my mind, you know. So I think it's one of them ones where Tom Holland has like the best Spider-Man.
I think he's the best
like-
Peter Parker.
If he's the best Peter Parker,
I think he's the best Peter Parker.
I think Tobey Maguire is a better Peter Parker. You know, I think he has
Yeah, okay, yeah.
yeah. I think he has like those qualities of Peter Parker. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think because they're from different Spider-Men, so like Tom Holland is like the spectacular Spider-Man interpretation, and Andrew Garfield is like the amazing Spider-Man interpretation, and Tobey Maguire is like the original, like the old Spider-Man interpretation. But if I was to say the Spider-Man as a whole that I enjoy the most, I'd say Andrew Garfield.
Yes,
And I say that because he's like the perfect balance between the two. So he's like a good Peter Parker, but he's a good Spider-Man as well.
What about Miles though? Miles Morales.
Oh, Miles Morales. I haven't. You know what? It's mad that I say this as a black guy. Yeah, but I haven't done a lot of research on Miles Morales. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
Have you watched the films though?
Oh yeah. I've watched
Okay,
the films.
good.
Yeah. And I played the game as well. So I think he's pretty cool. Do you know what I mean? He's calm. But I think he needs more development before I can actually make a choice.
I'm excited for the third movie?
That one's been delayed so much.
I know.
I've been waiting
I remember
since.
sitting in the cinema, with my friend, because we're both like massive Marvel fans.
Nice.
And it left on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And I was sitting, I was like, what's going on? And then the guy next to you was like, searched up already. This guy, the movie just finished a minute ago. He already got it up. Oh, it's coming out in 2026. I was like, you're lying. And then when we got back, or something like that, or months later, it's like, oh, it's delayed for another year. It's just like, what?
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't even meant to be 2026. It's meant to be 2025 or 2024. It was close. It was like a year after that film dropped. And then they moved it back like another year. And I think it's another 2 years now. It's just like, what are you doing?
That's annoying,
but
man.
to be fair, what's the word? It has to be perfect, I feel like.
Development.
As you know, as an artist, like, you rather be perfect than rushed.
100%, yeah, without a doubt. I hope they're putting a lot of time and effort into it now.
Yeah.
Taking it back to your art though, because I know we were having a discussion before about like reactions in terms of like you giving your art to people. We're talking about if anyone's giving you like a dull or like rude reaction and you wanted to save it for now. So what happened?
Tell us the juice.
Yeah, let us know.
Wait, do you want to disclose the name? Or
You can't disclose the name.
I can't.
We'll get.
Oh, all right, cool.
But like,
cool.
give us like, give him.
You can tell us off air.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. All right, cool. So, last year I met an artist at a meet and greet, and when I gave them the artwork, they took the glasses off and they were just like, oh, nice.
Ooh.
They took the artwork, but it was just like, yeah, okay,
Very
cool.
dull.
Took the picture and then just walked away.
Do you think that's them as a person though? Do you think they're quite like chill, laid back? They don't really like.
I don't know what to say. I think it could be a mixture of both, only because that meet and greet, everybody was getting rushed. So it was just like 5 to 10 second interaction. So people would just go there, take the picture and go. And it's mad because we paid like over £300 for that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
That's
that,
crazy. So that person, you know who you are. You're not getting no more
we're
paintings.
catching you, we're catching
you, girls.
Word.
I'm getting my gang on you.
That's crazy.
I know you started doodling on your phone with just like your hands and whatever. Looking back now, how would you rate those early drawings out of 10? Like, do you still feel like some of your old art pieces? Do you still have some of your old art pieces hidden somewhere, and like look back at them once in a while?
Yeah, I still have my old art pieces. I don't know if they're in my highlights. If not, then it doesn't matter. But yeah, I always keep my old artwork on me so that whenever I look back at something, I can say like, yeah, this is where I started. This is how it all began and that.
Yeah.
And I would say my old pieces were probably like 3 or 4 out of 10. they weren't bad, but it's just the way I did them and like, the way I illustrated them.
Did you originally start just with your phone and just doodling with your finger, or was it like pen and paper type thing?
So definitely pen and paper.
Yeah.
I've started drawing from young, like ever since I knew how to walk, or ever since I knew how to hold a pencil. But always been pen and pencil type of person. Like traditional has been like the base of everything. That's like the main foundation. And then obviously when I got my phone, that's when
you locked in.
Yeah, that's when I started like doing the digital art with my finger and that, because at the time I didn't have an iPad.
Yeah.
So until I got my iPad, I was drawing on my phone.
Do you think you still take inspiration from some of your first art pieces, or have you like completely just shifted from that sort of time period?
I think I've like completely left that behind. I mean, yeah, I'd say I left that behind in terms of like the quality and the style. I don't use certain styles anymore.
Yeah.
There was like only the one style that I've used that I did for my 18th birthday, but other than that, there was no other style.
You said that you were like drawing since you were really young. Is anyone else in your family like into art, or did anyone like try and push you on to go like in your family to be like, go on, here's your pen, do your stuff?
Now, my mum used to draw. Not as much, but there was a time where I was drawing and I asked her like, oh, how do you draw this? And then she drew it and I was like, rah, she's actually good at drawing. But
got some hidden talent.
Yeah, but recently I actually found out that my dad used to be an artist as well.
Oh, wow. So it clearly runs in the family.
It runs in the family. It's crazy. And yeah, in terms of who pushed me towards it, my mum was actually against it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like she would appreciate the fact that I knew how to draw, but she was so into me studying
Yeah.
and, you know, getting a good job. You know what?
Yeah,
African
yeah, yeah.
parents
So she
do.
wasn't really seeing it as like a career type of.
Nah,
Yeah.
she saw it more as a hobby type of thing.
Yeah.
I think that's common in most parents, isn't it? Like they're just looking out for us, make sure we
Yeah,
get
yeah.
What about
future
now
in that.
though? Does she still support your dream and your career in it, or
A
she's
bit.
still bit?
A bit more now than before.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, she would still appreciate the fact that I'm working elsewhere, you know, earning money and that. But in terms of my graphic design, that's something that she sees as something that I do on the side.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something that she sees as something that could, you know, build up.
Yeah, and just a quick question based off of that quickly. Did you sort of, with that, did you sort of struggle, like, when it came to your art? Like, did you feel like you always had, like, something to prove, or was it sort of a thing where you were just like, I'm just going to do it anyway and just see how it goes?
I'd say it's a mix. Like, most of it was just me just being like, whatever, I'm going to draw because that's what I like to do.
That's what you like to do, yeah.
I also want to prove that artwork is not, creating art or being an artist is not just something that is to look down on. It's to look down on, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's a talent to be appreciated. It's a
100%.
talent to be cultivated and developed more into. It can develop into something more, and
Yeah.
that's just what I want,
Yeah.
like, my family members to understand. Do you know what I mean?
100%. And the last question is, where do you see yourself going in the next, let's say, 5 years? Like, where do you see yourself? What's coming up for you?
So I'll definitely be working with bigger artists, like on a business basis. I'll definitely be working outside of music as well.
Yeah.
So maybe working more with athletes or with big brands.
100%.
I would have written my story by then, most likely published as well.
Wow, yes.
Yeah, so
Amazing.
I'll
Big
be
dreams.
like 100%. Yeah,
Story is in that book.
Yeah, like an actual.
Oh,
an
yeah,
actual-
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Like I told Alana, like it's gonna be like a manga. That's gonna be like releasing every month.
That's
So, like,
amazing.
As soon as it comes out, I'm buying that.
I'm on
Yeah.
that. I can't lie. I'm
in my
definitely
shopping
on
cart
that.
already. All right, that's the end of today's episode. And honestly, it's been such a pleasure having you on and joining us today.
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing your story. And for me personally, I can't wait to see where you go in the future
100.
and the way, just
The way
your
you
journey.
develop as a person.
100%.
Yeah, no, definitely. So everyone, keep an eye out for his journey as well. Before we end, would you like to share your social media with those with those listening?
Yeah, my Instagram is delstheartist. Same with TikTok. My YouTube is also delstheartist. And yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Thank
I've
you
had
for
No
being
fun.
on
problem.
here.
And for all of you tuning in, thank you for sticking by us. We've got another amazing episode coming soon. So make sure you're following Auréa Talk CNTRL on Instagram, Spotify, SoundCloud, and YouTube.
This has been Stacey, Alana, and Dels. We'll catch you all in the next episode. Take care till then.
English.
Goodbye.
Auréa Talk CNTRL.
Where creativity speaks.